You know what this map needs? Fish. Fish swimming around everywhere. I think that'd be pretty cool. I do like the fact that this is one of the few underwater maps, despite the severe lack of fish. Anyways, hole 1. Reminds me of Candyland hole 1, just U-shaped instead of cubic graph shaped. 6.5 out of 10. Hole 2. Also like Candyland, it's a harder version of hole 1. The mouse holes or whatever they're called don't make it much harder, though. It is slightly better on jumping though, so 6.7 out of 10. Hole 3. Technically another version of hole 1, but with a jellyfish instead of a ramp. It's not that hard to avoid the jellyfish since it's pretty slow. Definitely losing points for being yet another U-shaped hole. 5.5 out of 10. Hole 4. Finally out of the U trio. The mouse holes here are a lot harder to get past because of the wedge after the ramp. I think that's a pretty cool way to make an otherwise easy obstacle actually challenging. 7 out of 10. Hole 5. The tornadoes can be very annoying since they can send you way back if you so much as graze them. If you look at the hole from above, it kinda resembles a U. Unbelievable. 5.5 out of 10. Hole 6. You can make it onto the second set of ramps if you aim and time your shot well enough. I just love tricks like this that skip a large part of the hole, they're just so satisfying to pull off. 7 out of 10. Hole 7. You can probably go through the middle but I don't know how to do that, not gonna lie. Also there's probably a Heo strat by going off the wall, so yeah. Other than that, it's pretty alright. 6.4 out of 10. Hole 8. Potential Heo if you go 92 straight. This is also the hole to introduce ink. I don't like ink. It's like if Blooper from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was actually effective. Just serves as an annoyance to the player. 6 out of 10. Hole 9. I like the alternate route with the half pipe. It's pretty cool when you can hit multiple wedges in a single stroke. Also appreciate the lack of ink. 6.3 out of 10. Hole 10. Timing your shots to avoid the jellyfish makes this a lot more interesting. The random triangles after the turn also makes it harder to aim well. The ending part being a carbon copy of the starting part is a bit lame though. 6.5 out of 10. Hole 11. Forest hole 10, just with a turn and ink. 4 out of 10. Hole 12. If you aim well enough, you can go straight to the end in a single stroke. The diamonds in the middle do stop you from going straight ahead, but only a bit. Not sure what the side ramps are for, though. 6.4 out of 10. Hole 13. Free Heo 5 out of 10. Hole 14. I'm not sure if it's possible to get onto the second platform in Classic, but you can in jumping, which is pretty cool. You get to do a pretty cool shot onto the second platform if you do stay on the first one. 6.4 out of 10. Hole 15. You can go 100 into the wall to get on top of the ramp in a single stroke, which is sick. If you get lucky with the bowl, you can then get a pretty sick albatross. Other than that, it's alright. 7 out of 10. Hole 16. Pretty sick falcon on jumping here. The mouse holes right before the ramp force you to either reposition or aim very well. Getting into the angled hole in one try always feels so very pro. 6.5 out of 10 for the stupid ink. Hole 17. You can just skip all of the ramps if you aim at the wall or wedge. The fake hole has definitely tripped me up many times before, including sending me flying when I go too fast. The angled hole is also cool here too. 6.8 out of 10. Hole 18. One of the few holes where a raven is possible legitimately, so that's cool. The regular path is alright. The tornadoes can punish you for aiming bad, and the two half pipes remind me of Arctic Hole 12, which is cool. The jump onto the snake looking part is really cool honestly. The hole itself being a treasure chest is also sick. 8 out of 10. I honestly did not expect Atlantis to get such high scores. But looking at it closely, it's really well designed, and I just didn't give it the credit it deserved. For the overall score, I'll go for an under C 6.8 out of 10. It'd be higher if it didn't have that stupid ink.